Welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our EVE Online Chronicle. I just started the timer. I am a little trepidatious about this. I have bought a new destroyer. It is the Caldari Corax. It is a missile boat, and I outfitted it. It cost me, I don't know, probably close to 2 mil. 1 mil for the ship, and maybe 700,000 for the outfitting. I might be radically off on that. I know the ship was a mill. But I kind of looked up online, and all I see is people are like, this ship is shameful. So it looks really cool. It looks like a submarine, honestly. That's a very nifty look, in my opinion. We've got the missiles right here and underneath. And then this, I assume, is the communications and electronics tracking and stuff side of the ship. Got the shark fin. And this is the front. It is a very, very neat looking ship. But with a ballistic control system to amplify the missile damage, and outfitted with arbalest compact light missile launchers, which are better than the regular light missile launchers. It's doing 60.8 DPS, and that's just gross. That's just ugh. You know. In order to get all of this to fit, I had to swap out my Small Shield 1 generator for a Meta version. All I did was I went to Show Info, came over here to the variations, and then I clicked Compare up here. And I brought everything in. This is actually the one I was going for, but there were none available. This one right here, the neutron saturation injector. But when I added this limited thermal dissipation field, it told me that I was 2.5 CPU units short of being able to activate it. So I figured, well, probably whenever I saw that I had a Small Shield 1 generic, I figured I probably was, I could do better. So I looked at shield bonus, I looked at tech level, they're all tech level 1. I went ahead and looked at gigajoule activation. The small clarity ward costs a little bit less to activate, but that wasn't really big on my list. I looked at power grid, they were all the same. And then I looked at CPU. Here's the shield hit points you're gaining. I was going to go for 29 hit points at 22, whatever this is, Terra, whatever. But they didn't have that available. So I did the 30 hit points at 20 TF, which is 5 less than the 25 of Small Shield Booster 1. So that gave me 5 more and allowed me to make the fit. I also got a Damage Control 1. These things are designed to hit from range. Our optimal range is 28 kilometers, I guess. Max flight range, 28 kilometers. And we have pretty good effective hit points here, pushing towards 4,800. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I have found out that paper DPS is different than practical DPS, but we'll give it a shot. Fortunately, kind of cool. We get a very similar, if not absolute duplicate mission to test this against. So we'll hit accept. We'll undock. I had reached Mastery level 1 with the Cormorant. I do not have a Mastery level with this ship. which tells me that my missile skills are not quite where I thought they might have been. Set destination. How many jumps away? One jump? Okay. Let's take a look at this thing as it flies away. Look at the engines, man. I mean, the whole thing, it's bristling. It looks like a U-boat. It's, what do you call it? Aggressive, threatening, you know? It's a neat looking ship. But is it effective? I really just don't know. But that's the fit I took. So I got the amplifier. I've got the small C5-L compact shield booster. I've got the M51 Benefactor compact shield recharger. And I've got the limited thermal dissipation field 1, which reduces thermal damage by 50%. I've got the damage control 1, which is going to increase our shield resistance by 7.5%. And I've got the ballistic control system 1, along with 7 Arbalest compact light missile launchers loaded with Inferno light missiles. Let's rock and roll and find out what happens here. Set default orbit at 28,000. I don't know if that took or not. Oh, there it is, 28,000. Yep. All right, move to combat. Activate this gate. Orbit at 28 kilometers. Okay. Just set that to 27. Let's test it against this guy right here. We have a Morbus Saber orbit. Okay, we annihilated him. Oh, look, we have more. Orbit at 28 kilometers. Okay. I'm dead. Well, that was a lot better, guys. A lot. Look, we barely took any damage. Yeah, I think that paper DPS is off, man. Maybe we do have a little bit better missile. I know that we got some missile skills that had to do with expanding the explosive range. You know, like getting the max damage in out to a further radius. I'm pretty sure we leveled some of those skills up. Oh man, I hope this continues to go well. I really do not want to have to go buy an Algos and do all the training necessary to get into that. All right. So I gotta wait for him to get into range, but I got everything locked. I think I got it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets up there. Yep. We need to get our firing rate up and stuff like that. It's cool looking. I haven't been able to watch my ship very much. Focusing more on weapons management. So, let me lock all this up. Not lock it up. Refill my missiles. Okay, now that they're refilled, I'm gonna fire 2 at a time. Come on, man. That one will be 3 at a time, I guess. Actually, no. Clear group. I want one of these to be a single missile. Alright, let's activate the afterburner. Oh, we got friends. Alright, where's this guy at? Alright, they're all in kind of a group there. 28. Mortis personnel transport. Take my afterburner off for the moment. Almost there. I'm gonna unload with 2 salvos, so it'll be 4 missile launchers. Alright, let's set default to 27123, enter. just to make sure we're not wasting missiles. Because, I mean, I'm firing from their maximum range, and I'd like to have a little bit of wiggle room on that. Right. Let's start collecting. I had 500 missiles. I'm down to 279 on these Infernos. So I think I'm going to have to keep that stocked up pretty stout. I'll carry 100 of the other kinds of damage. Well, hold on. Really, I'd better carry 300 of the other kinds as just in cases. Okay, well, like a Mordu, what kind of damage does he do? That's not a Serpentis. Look at, I don't know. Read details. Here it is. Yeah, see, I should have looked at that. Statistics. Mordu's Legion. So I would have need to have looked at my notes. Okay, that's a habit I'll have to develop. Mordu is kinetic. I'm just burning my afterburner here, but I've got plenty of cap to do it, so might as well keep it going. Loot all. Here's our militants or Marines. One more. Set destination, travel tab. Let's get out of here. That felt one heck of a lot better. Goodbye, Cormorant, and good riddance. This was so much better. Okay, yeah. Next stop will be the Gnosis. So I really need to be kind of trying to track what I'm making now. So I'm going to hit cancel on my timer, my countdown, because we have about 10 minutes left, and all I'm going to do is go back to home base and turn this mission in. let's see. We are sitting at 22.232393. Transactions, market transaction. Yeah, that was whenever I sold the Shield Booster 1. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and keep this open. Drag it down to here.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
But I want to watch up here because whenever I sell my inventory, it'll give me a total price rather than me having to go through and tabulate each individual item I sold. Okay, first things first though. Complete this mission. 170,000 ISK. Okay. Request mission. Put her on delay. And open up our inventory. Let's see, that. How about first we stack? Okay, that. We have rockets that I don't need. Okay. This to here, not the militants. We can sell items. Check, 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 check. Okay, it's going to sell for 67,906. It should. But are there taxes or anything? 67,906. Okay. We're at 237,906. That's what we made for this episode. It's not a lot, but hopefully we start ramping up. I am going to go ahead and destroy these. So this is what I want. This is the last thing I want to tell you guys. This is my plan. I hope it's a good one. Our primary purpose now is making ISK to drive up to the about 39 million ISK that we need to buy and outfit the Gnosis. And that's just the cheap fitting, right? That's like the beginning Gnosis. So in each episode, so the naming convention in the last episode was pretty easy. I could tell you what chapter we were in for the Sisters of EvE Epic Arc, and I could tell you which missions we completed. Now what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing what our balance is. 22,400 or 22,470,300 at the end of each episode, and I'll put that in the title so that you can kind of see what kind of progress we're making. Other than that, I'm just going to put Sisters of EvE missions, and I'll put the level. We're on level 1 right now. So is there anything I need to do as far as purchasing before I take that number down? I do think I need a lot more missiles. I really do. So let's take care of that. View market details in the system. Buy this, and I want another. Let's say 200. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's kick these up to 300. Market details in the system. Buy 300. Yes. The Novas. View market details in the system. Buy 300 of them. And the Scourge missile. View market details in the system. Buy 300 of these. Yes. Okay. Where's that put us now? I want to refresh this. Make a note of this so I can put it into my title. We are at 22,526,633. Okay. I am probably doing this laughably slow. I understand that. But I'm a new person in this game. I'm an alpha. I've played around with the game for years. I'm trying to figure things out, and that's fun. I think that's fun. So if you have suggestions, throw them in the comments. But other than that, this is what I'm going with for right now. So again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.